welcome back to another video, and today we're going to be DIYing our washroom closet area. And this closet been long overdue. The shelves been breaking apart. The builders basically put it in a drywall, so when we put stuff like bleach, detergent, anything heavy, you guys exactly what I'm talking about. The builders, you know, they just do a quick job, man. You know, the builders don't really care about us, they just care about the money. So all right, so with that being said, we're gonna go ahead and take out the shelves. We're gonna take out all of them and replace them with plywood. Plywood will give it a better look, and it will be stronger and last longer. So if you guys haven't done so already, make sure you guys smash that like button and please subscribe to the channel. Would really appreciate it. So the first thing we're gonna do is remove all those shelves. So without further ado, let's get to work. All right guys, so the next thing we're gonna do is remove those screws. All right guys, so we're gonna be using the Alex Plus spackling to patch up the wall. And if you guys wanna get these, you could find it at Home Depot. So okay, so I'm gonna let this material sit for a few hours, and once it dry, I'm gonna come back and sand it down. And once I'm done with that, I'm gonna go ahead and start putting in my frames. And for this, I'm gonna be using a 1x3 plywood, and this fits the closet area perfectly. And with that, I'm also using this leveler, the small leveler, and it allows me to maneuver around this small closet very easily, and I really like this one. So if you guys don't have this one, I'll recommend picking this one up. So we got our shelf placed in the closet, and this is how they're looking right now. We basically got them cut at Home Depot, so it was very easy for us to get them in. We had to adjust them a little bit because they were a little bit too big and they were scratching on the wall. So this is how they're looking, guys. All right guys, so now that we have our shelf fitted, next thing we're gonna do is take them back out and bring them outside and sand them down so we could get them nice and clean. And once we do that, just gonna go ahead and wipe them down and add some wood stain to the shelf. And this will give it a nice look. Once we do that, we're just gonna come back inside and Alright guys, so now I'm just going to go ahead and start painting the washroom closet. And for this one, I'm going to be using white paint. I just think white paint just bring out the closet a little bit more than the paint that's in there right now. Alright guys, so we finished painting the washroom closet, and this is how it looks. I think it came out pretty good. And you guys could also see that it's kind of dark in the closet, so we decided to get this motion activated ceiling wall light, and this one is a battery operated, and we picked it up at TJ Maxx for about $8. And as you guys could see, this thing's saying as seen on TV, and I never seen this thing on TV, guys. So let me know if you guys see this on TV and leave it in the comment section. I don't know, guys. All right, so this is the light, and you know, it's pretty bright, guys. So I'm gonna show you guys what I'm talking about. As you guys could see, almost blind you guys right there. Alright, so we're just gonna go ahead and hook this up, This thing comes with a little sticker on there. So what I'm gonna do is peel it off. All I'm gonna do is find the middle and go ahead and just stick it up there. So next thing I'm gonna do is add my trim to the front of the shelf, and this will give it a clean look. So I'm gonna go ahead and use my nail gun to drive some nails in. All right. Alright guys, so now that we have our shelves in, I just went ahead and caulk around the shelves to cover up all the seams, which did not take me too long. Now we're going to be adding this polyacrylic protective coat on the shelf, and this will give it a glass finish look, and it will also protect it from water, chipping, alcohol, and other household chemicals. So I think this is a big plus, because this coat don't only give it a nice look, but it also protect it. Alright guys, so we finished putting on the polyacrylic protective coat on there, and now it's dried. We let it sit for a few hours. Alright guys, so now we're gonna test it out by pulling down on it for you guys how good this thing is, if this thing is good or not. So yeah, so this thing is on there pretty good, feels pretty solid, and feels like it will last for many years. So we was able to find 2 studs per side. So just to show you guys, these are the studs that we were able to find. So just like when we started, we saw all the screws in there. About 85% of them was not in the stud. They basically was in the drywall. And so the next thing we're gonna do is bring back all the stuff back on the shelf. So, all right. Alright guys, so we put most of the stuff back in the washroom closet. So this was how the closet was looking before. It was plain and the shelves were weak, and this is how it's looking right now, and I'm extremely happy on how it turns out. This is my first washroom closet DIY, so I did not know what I was doing, and that comes with making mistakes. But we pushed through it, and this is how it is right now. So I just want to thank you guys so much for watching. And please drop a like on the video. Definitely help out the video a lot. And if you're new, please go ahead and subscribe to the channel, and I would really appreciate it. And otherwise than that, take care, be safe, and I'll see you guys in another one. All right.